Welcome to the amazing digital reaction! Sorry about that, I really love doing that. But, okay. Oh god. Hey guys, KCTANIME 2010 here. Also, today I'm gonna do a reaction series of Digital Circus's previous episodes. So, usually reacting to is Maze Digital Circus pilot episode. And this is the first time I ever watched the Amazing Digital Circus in like forever for some reason. But usually the reaction for it, the reaction was great. Usually when I first saw this, I think this is gonna be skyrocketed into space, and I was right. It completely skyrocketed, and I know I was. Let me just try to be real with you here. I was completely sorry about the whole entire just mentioning thing again, and somehow you just didn't get back into my YouTube subscriptions again. I'm literally 50 years old, and I've been through this hell long enough for more than you guys could. I literally lost my mom lost her grandmother. Her name was Mimi, I think. It was a nickname for some reason. Or usually I still do call her Mimi ever since I first met her, and ever since I was a wee little lad or a son. And it was gone way too soon. I was going to see the Garfield movie, but somehow fate had other plans decided for me, and she passed away a little later before the movie even came out. Just rest in peace on that hymn. Rest in peace for her. Look, I'm not a bad person. It's just I am trying to get back on track of what my previous episode has started for 42 subscribers and everything. And somehow you still don't listen to me, and I still don't know why I am not a freak or anything, and I don't know how I don't know how old is KCTANIME or Delta Studios or Brandon Banano. I don't know how the three of you are that old, and even though I'm like 15 years old, I'm trying to get back on track here. Just trying to restart where I actually just started a long time ago, and half of the time it's just people just feels like I don't exist anymore. It feels like they still remember the old one. I'm just trying to get back on track where I actually just started a long time ago, but nonetheless, I guess I have to just like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys for this video. And okay, and also that is my let me be real with me here. Okay, it's just yeah, that is my only chit chat talk. So yeah, all right. Without hesitation, let's get started. I'm gonna do analysis in this video. Let me tell you, I'm gonna do analysis. You know what I really like about this? Oh, stupid ads. I really hate ads, because somehow they just appear in the middle of the blue the moment I pause it or anything. You know what I really like about this? Because somehow the opening reminds me of one of those, CD, ROM, the CD-ROM games or something like that, where they're like this, 64, type-bit style activity games that you have in, computers or anything. And I really like it transitions to that. Alright, here we go, the most iconic thing ever.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus!
Hey, Kane.
My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping parts.
Okay, the most funniest thing ever, usually ever since the pilot episode, it was supposed to start off with this, but somehow it lagged and glitched and it completely cuts to where Pomni completely just popped in, which it was completely weird.
Mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that
also,
right,
this
Bubble?
music is very iconic, by the way.
Well,
Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the show. Sorry, I really like doing that. You know, when I first saw this, it felt like a little bit of a life changer. Hey! Okay, so by the way, Pomni is my favorite character for the whole entire series, which it kind of reminds me of my mom for some reason, but a little bit reminded myself for some reason. Yeah, a little bit. which, you know, I just let you know, like, somehow I feel like it's character. Somehow I get confused where it's actually happening. It's sad.
Kane, is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker? Because it's a new character.
I forgot the animation was, you know, like this before they changed it into this what we have today. I mean, gosh, animation is already improving for Glitch, and this is the whole skyrocketed.
We're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
I'm not doing that again.
My! It appears a new human has entered this realm!
How do I take this headset off?
Just keep grabbing at it. That worked for all of us.
Cause that works for all of us, you say.
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here.
I mean, which it was completely true. It's just, I mean, this is the last time that she remembered before she remembered anything, you know. That was the last time she remembered. She put on the headset and now she got here for some reason.
Who are you people? Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been through this. You just need to get your head.
What the? What's going on? What?
No, my dear. We can't have any of that foul language around here. The amazing digital circus is a place to be enjoyed by all ages.
You know, I was expecting, like, somehow this game is, like, usually when Kate said it's for all ages, and I think it's supposed to be a E for everyone type game.
You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen! Except for swearing.
You know, usually when I first saw this, I mean, Pomni wasn't even hesitant to swear. I was like, oh wow, she sweared for the first time.
Oh my god. Well, how do I, you know, leave?
Well, don't freak out about it or anything, but, we don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
Shut up, Jax. But, yeah, he's right. Welcome to your new home. And your new body.
A new home? What do you mean?
Guys, don't be mean.
We've been stuck here for years. Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
I do remember where in episode 8, somehow Kinger was the first one to make it here so far. I was like, I mean, I do know that she can make it here. I mean, he can make it here so far than from the modern before Pomni even came around. Just, my goodness. I mean, if it wasn't for him, I mean, the cast would have been stuck here for eternity. They don't know how to escape.
That's why he's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if anyone did notice that the eyes changed, like somehow they changed their eyes to scribbles, like somehow the scribbles could like feel like they're like under stress or something like that.
Now I get it. This is a dream, and I should just play along until I wake up, right?
Unfortunately for that.
Whatever you say, kid.
They broke my comedy mask.
So, Kane, you having a new adventure today for the newbie or what?
I'd like to give our brand new member a tour of the circus grounds first. Off we go!
The transition.
Here we have the tent. This is where your living quarters are, as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include
Error not responding.
ball pits, mini golf, and more. And here we have the grounds.
Yeah.
Drown yourself in the digital lake or engage in ridery at the digital carnival.
Okay, for some reason they only did was the digital lake in episode 7, but I still don't know why that they didn't even get to the digital carnival. Like, I mean, did they make the episode about mostly a little bit of about a beach episode, but why not the carnival one? It's just, I mean, I don't know if the carnival could have some sort of importance or something like that, or maybe it's just some sort of placeholder. Maybe it's some sort of placeholder that's not important to the lore.
Night, day, it's all okay. The choice is yours, a cosmic buffet.
Is that all there is?
Of course not. This is the void. We don't venture out into the void. But even I know what's out there.
That's...
We stay right here, where I can keep my hundreds of all-seeing eyes on you.
Okay, if people had already noticed that when Kate said hundreds of all-seeing eyes, and the eyes are like there on the paintings, I mean, if you've seen that, I mean, if people actually noticed that.
Get out of here before the moon gets frisky.
Wait, what's that?
Also, yes, I mean, she literally did see a door, and usually Kate did have explanations for that.
Whoa! Clean up on IOU!
Why do you like this?
Yeah, it's just... If people had already noticed that somehow the vomit, sometimes it looks like, you know, one of those look like, you know, metals thing. It looks like some sort of, like, you know, Metal Mario from Super Mario 64.
Wait. Was that exit door I saw out there? Is that a way to leave?
What exit? If there's a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we all left by now.
Yeah.
I still do remember that nonetheless. But I still do remember Jax getting choked on ever since I first saw the trailer. I was like, wait, he's gonna get choked on?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Just choked on by Zooble.
I assure you, there is no magical exit door. You're probably just experiencing digital hallucinations from your mind's transition to the digital plane.
I swear I saw it.
Digital hallucinations!
Usually, if I ever notice that Kay doesn't even, you know, want them to try to, like, he doesn't want them to, like, try to, like, you know, don't get them too much ahead of themselves. Just, like, usually when he says, digital hallucinations, it just, like, somehow that kind of scared Pomni a bit. Just, yeah, somehow he's, like, a little unhinged.
How about we talk about something else? What's your name?
My name? My name is, oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
Okay, usually when I first saw this, I was like, wait, when they get into the circus, they can't remember their memories or their names? I mean, that is completely new. And also I just really hope that we could get actual human names from episode 9. I mean, I would really love to wonder what Pomni and Jax, Ragatham, Zooble, Gangle, and Kinger's actual names look like or sound like. I wonder what their names actually like before they got into the circus.
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus. One of the few things I don't have control over are your mind.
Sure you have, ever since episode 7 came around. Yes, I mean, that is some completely simple foreshadowing, and somehow we didn't even know it until now.
So all I can help you with is coming up with a new one.
What's my name?
Don't you worry your little head. Your new name can be anything.
Yeah, somehow this literally got here in, like, that.
Thinking.
I don't care, just pick anything.
Let's see.
Somehow, Kay completely popped that in there in the middle of the blue. Like it was right there.
What do you think of...
It reminds me of a Transformer sound. Yeah, that's that sound.
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni?
Also, fun fact for Pomni's name, when you speak it in Russian in a Google Translate, it says remember, I think. I mean, that is an interesting fun fact to know.
Sure. I think I just...
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax. We should have a brand new adventure for our new member, Pomni.
You said that like 5 minutes ago.
Yo, do you like adventure, activity, wonder, danger, horror, pain, pumping, any angel fruitcake? Ow!
Yeah.
You parasite!
I still do remember that. You parasite! It's just... And also, yes, usually when I see every single episode, like from now to episode 8, Because I do remember usually somehow Kane is becoming slowly more unhinged as every episode goes on. Like somehow he's slowly going to his Am form or his God form for something like that. Or somehow he's like slowly getting angry for some reason.
I don't.
Since you're new around here, we're gonna make it a simple in-house adventure.
Also, usually I do remember where where Pomni doesn't like physically being touched, but half of the times that she sorry. So usually somehow she doesn't like physically being touched, but then for a few episodes later on she proceeds to do that anyways.
Venture to warm you up to how things work around here.
What? No, God.
I don't want an in-house adventure.
Don't worry, Zubul.
I still do remember the lines nonetheless.
I'll make it something unobtrusive that you can still choose to not get involved with. Today's adventure is... Gather the gloinks! That's right! The entire circus tent will be infested with gloinks! And you gotta catch them all!
What are they?
I'm glad you asked, Bubble! They're small!
What do they do?
I forgot, Kane completely pops Bubble for some reason, and somehow that has, some unimportance to it, but until later on in episode 8.
Small, mischievous critters that steal anything and everything they run into. Why do these humanoid half-browns do this? How do you stop them? That's for you to find out!
Usually when I first saw this, it's just, usually when I saw the trailer, I was like, wait, are those stars?
Now good luck, and have fun, my little superstars!
Usually I don't know if some people could love to maybe remake the pilot into what modern day, just remake the pilot episode from 2023 to 2026 in the modern days, just with moderated animation and everything. I would love it to see that. Just have better visuals.
Oh, that's just one of Kane's little adventures. They're just something fun to do to, prevent us from going insane.
Speak for yourself. If anyone needs me, then f*** off.
Here comes the gloinks!
Oh no, they killed Zubul.
Oh no, they killed Zubul.
Anyway, you guys want to go get something to eat?
Oh, wait!
Yes.
We should go check on Kaufmo. I'm pretty sure he'd like to meet Pomni.
Also, when I first saw the post of Kaufmo, I was like, wait, a clown is in this? I didn't know that there's gonna be a clown in this game. But later in pilot, usually Kaufmo completely abstracted that early. I was like, what, that fast? I was like, usually when I first saw the abstracted Kaufmo thing, I was like, what the heck is that? I was like, are those multiple eyes or something like that? I was like, what the actual hell is that?
My impenetrable fortress!
My impenetrable fortress! Yeah,
No, not really. I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit. Kinda like you, Pomni. You might be going insane too.
Sometimes Pomni gets scared most of the times.
But wait, wouldn't that more likely mean the exit does exist?
Could also mean you just have a jump start and losing your mind.
What about Zubul? Well,
What about Zubul?
I'd like to ask him about it, if this was real, which it isn't, because it's a dream.
If somehow Pomni's completely the only one here, it's just somehow there's no new characters that are actually human except for the cast. And I'm really surprised that no one abstracted to episode 1 of the pilot episode to literally from episode 8. I'm really surprised that they could completely make it that far without abstracting. Well, I don't know about Jack, so I'm completely scared for him abstracting in episode 9. I am worried for this rabbit dude.
She still thinks this is a dream.
Yeah, also this is the first time that Jax completely breaks the fourth wall.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm finally doing whatever. As long as I get to see funny things happen to people. Okay.
I really love that.
Okay, I've already had enough of these things.
Also, a little bit, because somehow we didn't even notice that somehow Jax's eyes are like his mask mode, but a little split second when Jax gets hit by the glowing, somehow he completely like unmasks and he says, "Ow, okay, I've already had enough of these things," and then completely cuts to his mask.
You?
And then he completely cuts to his mask thing now. I'm really surprised that we didn't even notice it for like a split second.
Me and Pomni will go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zubul situation.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
Of course I do. They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together.
G-Bot physics.
Come on, ladies. Let's go harass the clown.
My comedy mask is broken again.
Ah! Oh! Gaggle! You startled me!
So, this is where we all
I am very sorry for like doing the voiceovers thing. I really love this series. I still do remember the pilot episode during this day. It echoes through my
we'll
head.
sleep at night, even though we don't really need to sleep.
Also, if anyone remembers about some of the abstracted people, I mean, those abstracted people would be important later on, and even from the dog, I mean, if you already know, that's actually Scratch, which is the first abstraction that was there before Ragatha and the others came around.
It's sometimes nice to kind of take a break from everything and have a bit of a routine, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be one for... Oh,
There's probably
we already got one.
Also, when I love this, but I really love this angle. Just Pomni's eyes are like there. It's just, I was like, oh, it's just that was so darn cute. It's just usually I already love her. Just her eyes and just somehow just God, she's just so darn cute. Just my gosh.
I still don't understand about the adventures. Why even go on them at all? Why not try to find a way to leave?
Also, usually from Queenie, usually she did abstract, but instead of usually for Kinger, usually Queenie did abstract, and usually Kinger was completely around until Ragatha came around. And I was really surprised that Ragatha completely just came around before anyone else did.
Oh, we usually do when we first arrive, but after a while you start to realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy. And eventually you get to asking what the point of anything is, and you completely lose sight of who you are and why you're even alive, and when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen.
And usually when she completely said that, I was like, I don't know what that means, but somehow that would feel terrible. And usually when Kaufmo was abstracted, my theory could be that if you ever get here to the circus, you have to keep your sanity at point, or just try to keep you sane. I mean, if you lose your insanity or anything, I mean, your body would be still intact. I mean, your body would be still alive in the circus, still breathing. If you ever abstracted or anything, I mean, your body maybe could eventually die in the real world if you ever abstracted. I mean that could be a popular theory if you lose your insanity at this point. I mean, if your body could be still intact, I mean, your body is still breathing, like the actual Avatar that Pomni, Kinger, and other people have. And usually when you lose your insanity like Kaufmo, somehow your body could physically die in the real world, usually when your actual avatar gets abstracted. I don't know, that's just a theory.
But that's not something we need to deal with today. Above anything else, the adventures give us something to do that keeps our minds healthy and stimulated.
Thank goodness this is all a dream, right, Pomni?
I mean, I was completely right about the scribble eyes, because somehow the scribble eyes could feel like they're completely under stress or something like that. I just really like that Jax is like, hey, Pom-Pom.
Are we here again? What are we doing?
We're getting one of our friends.
Also, for a random fact, because somehow the doorbell wasn't even there in any of the rooms, except for, you know, Kaufmo's. I mean, was there doorbells before they were there, or except it was Kaufmo's? I don't know.
Huh. Maybe he's not in his room? I hope he's alright.
Don't worry,
Dollface.
Dollface. I got
I've
a
got
key to
a key
his
to his
room.
room.
Yeah, also, Pomni did flinch.
Wait, why? You shouldn't have keys to anyone's room.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere. You've all been fine.
And also, I do really like that somehow it's just Jax is the only one can pull up keys like an actual cartoon. It's just, I was really surprised that somehow Jax is like called Jackrabbit, and it's supposed to be one of those 90s classic cartoons.
Fine. By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you find it.
And also, Jax did, usually when I somehow I did notice that Jax doesn't even have a tail, I mean, even though he's a rabbit, and somehow Jax's tail did reappear in episode 6.
You're not afraid of centipedes, are you?
Jax! That's literally my only fear. Why would you do this?
What? It could be
Jax-
completely unrelated.
It's just somehow just Ragatha is the only one is scared of centipedes. I mean, I'm the only one that is completely scared of spiders for some reason.
Question. You never know until it's too late.
And here he is. Usually when I first saw this, usually when I first saw Kaufmo's room and then Kaufmo abstracted, I was like, what the hell is that? It's just, and that's what he actually looks like abstracted. I mean, we didn't see his actual avatar, but except his abstracted form.
Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Oh! Kaufmo's been obstructed. Okay?
What is that?
I mean, Pomni and I were thinking the same thing. I was like, what the?
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier. When we reach your breaking point.
When she said you reach your breaking point, I think she literally said if you lose your insanity, I mean, you'll turn to this. Yeah, like that.
Okay, wait. Maybe there's still time to fix him before we get Kane.
I know that Kaufmo, didn't even talk. For some reason, he didn't even talk. And maybe I'll just, do some growling voices and everything, and just talking to, some of their names, like Ragatha and Jax, and then the new Jester.
I know we didn't always get along.
I mean, it would kind of sound like this, like... Yeah, it's supposed to sound like that. God, my voice just... Oh!
When you called me out for fake laughing at your jokes, I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad
My
day.
voice just almost hurts for a second. Jesus. Throwing him around like freaking ragdoll.
Mommy! Thank you for helping me out here. I understand. You don't want to.
I mean, Poppy really wants to, but she will actually get hurt like the same thing as Ragatha
I'm
does.
sorry.
And a good thing she completely runs away, but it's just it's just her running cycle, my goodness. Also, I mean, usually when she looked back to it's just she was completely going to, but she worried about Ragatha. I mean, that's why she completely just came back to check up on her.
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
We saw Floyd carry one of Sybil's pieces down there, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Thank
you for the
you for the
recap.
recap.
I really love this.
Boy,
we
we're
only
not
got
very
very
good at
good,
this,
are
are
we?
we?
Just... I'm really surprised that Jax ran away so fast from Kaufmo for some reason. I mean, even though Jax completely just dipped like that, bye.
Sup, fellas?
Jax! We found the Zoom hole!
Cool.
Yes, I already
How
love
is
this.
Kaufmo doing? hope he's not still mad at me for not laughing at his jokes.
Also,
Oh, he's doing great.
also when I first saw this, usually the floor is like chalkboards, and one of them is like some sort of like.
Great. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen this happy before.
Well, it's good to know he hasn't completely lost his mind.
Yeah, a little bit about that.
He actually asked me to give you this.
Also, I do remember I saw the post of there was like a little bit of a preview of Gangle and also Kinger and also Jax, and also Jax completely just pulled up with the bowling ball, and I was like, what is Jax gonna do with the bowling ball? And then Jax completely just threw the bowling ball at Kinger, just like this. And then, whee! Also, somehow, oh shoot, I accidentally skipped it. Alright, if people didn't even know that somehow, if you saw the block says 57. I think it's supposed to be their reference of an inside joke that it has, but usually I do remember, I didn't even notice it until now, and also it's supposed to be like the A113, like the Pixar Studios one. Instead, it's like Gooseworks' version of it. Yeah, it's supposed to be that. Gangle. I just really love that it completely just breaks the fourth wall again, and just completely just breaks the spare side. Usually when I first saw it, I was like, what is that?
An insect collection?
I think it's a nest. Hello?
Sorry, I have to do that. That is a scream.
Rebecca? That was your name, right?
Also, I did notice that the damages were... I didn't even know that the damages were there earlier. I mean, the damages weren't there in the Kaufmo chase sequence. I mean, I think it was there, but before they completely just added the whole entire thing from the next scene.
Hey, look. I didn't mean to leave you behind like that. I just look at my hand. I didn't know what to do.
It's okay. What you need to do right now is find Jane. He'll be able to fix me up and take care of Papa.
Okay.
You know what I somehow, little bit, just... Somehow, usually, I do really hate mostly about content farms. It's just because, you know, how many are there? Just, my god, some content farms are giving itself a migraine. And even from the other part that somehow in episode 4 somehow revealed it could be, like, somehow completely censored it for kids. I mean, like, seriously, YouTube's AI? I mean, seriously, I mean, you really think this is kids? I mean, even though it's about, you know, that... I mean, just like, seriously, I mean, you believe that. Maybe it's just because the issues with the colors and everything, just because of due to controversial belief, some people say it's for kids. I mean, even though it's supposed to be an indie animation.
But where can I find him?
I don't really know.
I do really like the eyes, and also the nose look like some sort of Tetris, like one of those, like, I think it's one of those look like ping pong games. I just do really like it as a detail.
Look around and call for him, I suppose.
Okay, I'll get him. You just stay right there. Not that you can really move or anything. Just hang in there. I'll be right back. I promise.
Cool. Oh, so Pommy, I'm sorry your first day here at the PTO. Terrible.
Also, I did, like, make a drawing of Pomni before the pilot episode even came out. I did draw Pomni what she looked like in my, like, drawing. It's just, I did a little bit well, and usually a little bit from the gesture hat and everything, but still.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go get Kane now. Hello? Kane? We have a bit of an issue here!
usually I still do remember the basic nonetheless. That's gonna hurt. Also, the council part was weird. Even from this one. Ah! Yeah, that. And that one again.
Kane?
I just really love that Kaufman's like there. I mean, you know what I really want from this? I would really love to maybe like have like a little bit of a Roblox digital circus Pokemon asymmetrical like horror game type style that like similar to Outcome Memory sort of. I mean the killers maybe could be Kane, like God AI Kane, and the second killer could be maybe Kaufmo for some reason, abstracted Kaufmo. And the survivors could be maybe Jax, usually Pomni, Jax, Agatha, Zumel, Gangle, and Kinger. And usually they have to survive usually within the time before they can get to the exit. Like, usually it's supposed to be a little bit of that, sort of. And they have their own, like, unique abilities for some reason. I mean, I would love to have, like a Crash Out AI Kane chase sequence and a Kaufmo chase sequence. I would love to see that. And maybe, like, the characters and the killers could have cosmetics or something like that.
What form of non-glowing mass dares presume presence in the nest of the glowing queen?
Oh, is that who you are?
Is that you are?
You know, you could have asked for my consent before forcing me to see something so completely and utterly disgusting.
Usually I didn't even notice that somehow with the Glowing Queen, I didn't even know that she was actually voiced by Elsie Lovelock, and I didn't even notice that until now. And also Jax was voiced by Zero Destination Ed at one point, and other voice actors.
Despicable, a rabbitoid that runs its mouth in the presence of my royal figure.
Well, as a royal myself, I would like to
Kindly ask if you... Oh, wait, there's Zubul! Hi, Zubul!
Help me, you idiots!
Kinda rude, Zubul. Now I don't want to help you.
No, I always lose.
Yes! Gotcha! Oh! Can you Yeah, you'll be fine. I just really love that Jax is like, usually when he sees the glitch glowing, and he's like, but I don't see that.
Gotta hide.
Also, when I first saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so freaking cute. And usually this is mostly the first time that she completely sees her avatar for the first time. And also, usually I do really like the red and blue eyes thing. I mean, that looks really cool. Gosh. I do really like the barrel monkeys thing. I mean, that's a very clever one.
God, where's King?
Also, if you didn't have a notice that Pomni completely, like, conjured the exit without... I mean, she didn't even know that she actually did it. I mean, even though she did, I mean, she literally did think of an exit. And this is how she completely just did. It's just Pomni. Also, if I would have seen that shot right here, like, from, like, split second until the tent, I really need to, like, try to slow down from a little bit of a frame-by-frame second. My goodness. Kaufmo really wants to kill everything here.
This assortment of colorful characters, do you not realize that everything must be Gloints? I am Gloints. You will be Gloints. God will be Gloints.
This is
dumb and weird.
I really love it. I need to do a voice impression of this.
So what's in it?
I'm not here for the adventure or anything.
I just want to hear Isaac. And that happened. Ah, no! Oh, thank God you're okay. You didn't experience a game show, did you? Wait, what are you talking about? Glickling is giving him pain. Oh!
What's happening?
It's just Combo. Don't worry about it. Combo's abstracted?
Nah, he's fine.
Also, I didn't even know, like, if you see it a frame by frame a second, somehow her mask or his mask completely frames from this. If I can try to get to it.
Sure, anything.
How are we gonna...
Hold on, like, it's supposed to be from this frame.
It's just
Yeah, this
Cosmo. Don't worry about it.
I think this is supposed to be a... Yeah, like, there's like a frame by frame a second. Hold on, I think I need to slow down. Hold on, I think I need to slow down to like...
It's just Cosmo. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think I need to slow down to this. Yeah, it's supposed to be this frame. Yeah, that is such a 1% frame of this. I mean, that is a 1 frame, like, glitch. And they still have animation errors from that.
Nah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
How are we gonna get out of here?
I mean, 99% of people didn't even notice this until now.
Guys, over there.
Over there. Huh. Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that? I really like it that just Jax is such a jerk.
Wait, Pommy's not even here?
This is his whole thing for her. Be quiet. I can't hear the
escalator.
I just really love that Jax is like... I love that Jax is like your typical jackass for the day. It's just... Somehow he always ruins someone else's day. It's just... He is mostly your jackass sometimes. He is mostly a jackass. I'm sorry that I mostly swear, but somehow it's very true. It's just the mood and the animation is so good. It's just, the music, like, it's just the sounds that Omni makes, like, my God. Sorry, I threw that. Also, from this shot right here, the moment she completely sees the computer over there, and usually when I saw episode 8, and usually I was like, wait, they're doing a pilot episode reference? I was like, wait, I was right. Pomni is getting the computer thing from when she completely conjured the exit. I was completely right. And usually when I was thinking of the computer shot, usually I was thinking, maybe this could have a little bit of importance later. And I was completely right. They literally did that in episode 8. And usually when Pomni completely sees the computer and the headset, I was like, usually Pomni's like, why did I put that stupid headset on? It's just like, she literally completely sees the headset. It's just like, why did I do that? It's just like she is completely mostly breaking at that point. Even from that. Also, I didn't know that they have a CNA logo, and Pomni didn't even notice it the moment she completely opened the door. Also, there's the void. I don't know if the void is, or the headset could be the actual exit. I don't know if these two could have the actual exit either. I don't know.
Oh, Bubble, you always know how to make me say this exact sentence. Yes! Alert on my Wacky Watch at this hour? Oh no! Someone's venturing out into the void! He'll get totally spoiled!
I just love where Kate completely abandons Bubble in the middle of the blue. There you go! Sorry, it's just... What the heck happened around here? Oh yeah, my doing. That.
Kaufmo went through a sort of kaufmosis and abstracted. Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me?
I love her Pomni just like she didn't even know that she was calling out for Kane, and she completely just mostly abandoned Ragatha a little bit. She was like, oh yeah, that.
And into the cellar you go.
I mean,
Man, I can't believe Kaufmo just gave up like that. I mean, no offense, Kinger, but I always thought you'd be next.
Thank you.
you know, I'm really glad I could watch this again. I'm gonna react to every single episode for this stuff, man. I want to do some really cool details and everything.
Guess it just goes to show you can't rely on Kinger for anything.
I am in so much pain.
Sorry. Also, somehow, like, I did even notice was usually when I first saw, when the hand was still glitching, and somehow the red hand just completely just came back on her. I didn't know how that worked or something like that. Maybe it's just Kane completely have that effect, or maybe it's the Void doing that effect, and then it changed back for some reason. I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
I do have to apologize for lying about the exit. I knew how much all of you have been wanting there to be one, but I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side and ended up never quite finishing it. And you know how I never like letting people see my unfinished work, especially if it leads you out into the void.
So you could explain why Pomni completely conjured the exit, and even though you're completely on a date with Bubble.
Anyway, looks like you defeated the Void Queen, so I guess the adventure's over. Your reward is a delicious digital feast cooked by our head Bubble Chef.
Maybe with a love I'm legally allowed to give.
You know, I am pretty hungry.
You didn't even do anything.
So what? I can still be hungry.
Usually when I first heard the ending, I was like, an orchestra? And I was completely bet that they're literally going to do the ending or the theme, or I think I said epic orchestra. And I was like, I was completely blown at that fact, usually when it completely blew up in the internet. And usually for Digital Circus, for opening in theaters, and I know it's literally going to be an issue for a bunch of people, just because they will never get a chance to see it in theaters, except for people who want to spoil the ending. I mean, I don't want people to spoil the ending for me. I just really want to see it at my own very home, reacting to this reaction video. I mean, I wanted to see it in YouTube.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this digital world. So the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating, without any of the nutritional benefits.
What are you an expert on the digital world?
Expert on what?
I just do really like that somehow, Kinger's usually the only one to, know about he can't eat or sleep in the digital world, keeps, the new benefits of anything to know. And I know Kinger is the only one that made it this far. It's just, for this music of the ending theme of Digital Circus, it's just... Yeah, I do like the ending, but somehow it felt, just probably being stuck here in the circus, even though it was her first time being here. It's just, I just feel really bad for Poppy, since she first got here. She really wanted to go home that morning, even though she can't, because she'll be stuck in this digital world for some reason. She'll be, stuck in this digital landscape with the wacky AI. And from outside Void is the actual world for some reason. The amazing digital circus! I really need to do my Kane voice a little bit more. Alright, I guess that is the episode. I'm just gonna cut this way out. You know what I do really like about this episode? This is usually the first time for a great start for an amazing series. And you know what I do really like about the series? Because how this animation and everything improves. And you have to, pretty much try to fund, the episodes and everything. And they really need to try to finish what they actually started, because, you know, they have to catch up some of the times that they have. So, like, major radio silence, like episode 2 and from that. And what a great start to a very great series. Well, that is the episode for you guys. I mean, it was a great episode nonetheless, but my favorite character is still
Are you looking for a way to generate an income from the comfort of your own
I'll
home?
just skip ya. Alright. I guess that is the end of the video, I guess. So, usually when I think about the video was really great. So I guess I have enough time for today, and usually the episode was a great start, and I really hope I'll do episode 2. So like and subscribe and comment down below, and you have want to see new uploads or anything. So like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys later. Thanks, and goodbye, everybody! And thank you once again for this amazing digital circus!